Hello, everybody. It's GMAR0388, and we're back at it again with this Homestead Miami race. And I thought it would be a good time since we're out here in Miami to break out the Miami Vice colors. We'll probably be running this truck a couple times this season. This is honestly my favorite scheme, but we'll run this a couple times. I'm sure at Phoenix we'll probably run it as well. Or actually, I think at Phoenix we'll probably run a championship-inspired truck. But we'll do kind of some different trucks for different races. The first four races we ran the same scheme, so we'll try to switch it up for this race. I hope you guys like the scheme. It's a Vice City-inspired scheme. But anyway, let's take a look at the points standings here as we sit atop after finishing second last week at Atlanta. I was hoping to win, but unfortunately with a late race caution, that kind of all threw that to the side. But that's okay. We still sit atop here with a good size points lead. So let's go into Homestead here, and we'll see how we qualify. There's your qualifying standings. I actually qualified 15th, but it looks like maybe two trucks had to get sent to the back. So we are starting 13th position in our Vice City throwback kind of inspired scheme for Miami. I think it's pretty appropriate that we're running this truck here just because, Miami Vice and kind of having that look to the truck. If you guys want to see some different schemes, make sure you go in the comments and let me know maybe some different kind of schemes that we can run with those sponsors. I kind of want to keep the two same sponsors just to kind of keep the realism. But let's get on with the race. Hopefully we finish good here. I think that it's going to be kind of like Las Vegas. However, I don't think it's going to be as rough, but I'm sure the finishing positions of the stages are going to look pretty similar, probably just mid-pack, and maybe we can get lucky for a race win. But let's get on with the race, and hopefully everything goes well. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and let's get on with it. All right, so we're getting on and getting ready. Reach up there, pull those belts tight one more time. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing down to Miami.
Clear high, bud.
And like I said before, I do not know how this race is going to go. I love how I have all the DLC, so the CPU drivers do switch up their schemes as well, so it's not just me. All right, up to 10th. So we follow Riley Herbst around.
All right, you're clear.
So 12 laps on, or 11 laps now, but 12 laps on the fuel run. Probably should remember that. The truck's going to look definitely very sleek here.
Stay high. Inside.
I'd like to get a win in this truck.
Careful, still there.
Only 5 laps in the stage. Or 6 laps in the stage.
Still there.
Oh, we get into Ben Rhodes a little bit, and he gets a little loose. I did get some front end damage. Oh, man, just barely touched him, and got into him, but he did not go around. So now go under Tanner Gray. I'm gonna look at the damage. We'll look at the different standings. It looks like, oh, somebody's getting loose in front of me a little bit. Get a little bit of help from Gilliland here. Gonna get around Gray. Oh boy, he's stuck into me. I'm stuck into me. I can't get off of him. Almost magnetized. If I can just get in front of him. I'm getting sent up the track by Gilliland into Sheldon Creed.
Inside.
I don't like that, Gilliland. Let's see if I can run him down the track a little bit. Maybe get a better run into 3. He's going to send it away. Or there's no way he's going to be able to hold this inside line. And he does. We're just not getting a start here.
Car there on the inside.
Truck's just not moving the way it needs to. Still sitting 11th. I mean, we're not doing too bad. It's Tanner Gray blocks, and that's very annoying. I wish I do like how they block, though. You notice how NASCAR Ignition, they block a little more intelligent in this game. But anyway, definitely not going to be a long-run truck here. Going to just try to maintain a top 15. I don't think we're going to be able to pull a win in this special paint scheme, unfortunately. But just going to try to maintain good point standing. As my truck is very, very tight. I'm getting set up the track into Ben Rhodes by Austin Hill, maybe trying to wreck me for what happened a couple weeks ago at Las Vegas. And I ran good in qualifying when I ran the outside line, but man, we're getting set up the track again into Ben Rhodes. I'm surprised I have not spun him out. Austin Hill continues to run me up the track, running right in my bumper.
High lane's clear.
See what the high lane does. Maybe the high lane's the answer here. I've been trying to run this low lane. My truck is just very, very tight, and I'm getting set up the track again. He is all over my back bumper. Might just wreck him. I'm kind of done with him at this point. He's been running all into my bumper. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm going slow, or if he's going fast, or if he's just impatient. But we're down the 12th, so I'm getting ran into the apron. Austin Hill again running me up the track. I am done with this guy. Might be my rival for this series.
Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Nice driving that.
We'll edge him out for
driver.
P12, but rough stage there towards the end. Our truck is way too tight. We're going to have to loosen this thing up. This will be the first major adjustment for me all season. So we're going to go down on the wedge a little bit. Probably 49.5 sounds pretty well. See what happens. I should have probably added some tape as well. We're going to be restarting 12th here. Like I said, that this race was just not going to go as well as maybe some of the other tracks that we hit. That's why Atlanta's win probably would have been real important, just because of some of these other tracks that I can't get wins at.
Bottom's free.
We're going to slice down. 7 laps to go in this stage. Kind of follow this pack a little bit. Don't got to go very fast at the start because you get carried by the draft. There's Moffitt on the outside there. We're going to follow Herbst. They get stacked up to the inside. I'm going to move Herbst up. We're going to go 3 wide. See if this wedge adjustment maybe might help. It looks like it does. A little bit. I might have to take a little more off, but looks like it's driving decent so far. Already up to 6th. I'm going to try to stay up to the outside now. I want to see what that maybe might also solve my problem, just changing my racing line a little bit. And I went straight down to the inside. I don't know what happened there. Maybe that wedge adjustment really just, I don't know. I feel faster on the first couple laps of a stage, but just not the way I need to be. Outside line's not bad, but I'm not getting the run I need. Deck down to 8th a little bit here.
Handful of laps to go. That counts 5. Careful, still there.
Decent entry in the turns, just not a good... Well, I don't know. I didn't have a bad exit that turn, necessarily.
Don't move. Stay high. Bottom's clear.
Gonna try to beat Sauter to this turn. Definitely send it in there. Trying to get around them, but I'm just... here comes the 23. Austin Hill was definitely messing me up that last stage. He kept getting to my bumper. We were able to edge him out for P12, but...
Good job.
What a good lap there, apparently.
Still there.
Can't tell if that's Store. I think it's Store Freezing in front of us. That's not Austin Hill. I know Austin Hill's running a red, white, and blue truck tonight. His Rhodes gets heavy into my back, and now I have rear damage. Well, that sucks. So I'm not going to have as much speed, I don't think. Maybe handling.
Car there on your outside. Clear high. Clear high.
Oh, boy, I'm loose. That's what happens. You lose that grip when you get that back end punched in. 3 laps to go. If I can maintain 8th, I'll be okay. At least for this stage. We'll pick up some stage points. Las Vegas, I think I was able to finish 10th or something one of the stages, but sure, all sorts of loose from roads messing this up. We'll repair it in the pits, but man.
Car there on the inside.
Here comes the 15. We're going to try to hold up roads. I'll let Tanner Gray, and here comes Austin Hill. I might wreck him. I'm kind of done with him.
Still there. 2 laps left.
We get into a nice little sandwich here, and it gives us some speed. Oh, Tanner Gray. I get pinched into the apron. Austin Hill gets my bumper. I'm back up in the roads again. Austin Hill is just running me up the track right now. Very mad about Charlotte. He must be. We'll lose 2 more positions because of Austin Hill. Just doing everything in his power not to give me playoff points.
Car high. Careful.
Can't seem to find my truck here at Homestead. I'm going to get an Austin Hill real quick. Run him into the wall.
On your outside. Last lap. Hit your marks. Car outside.
Not letting him pass me. As I just holding up into him. I have a damaged truck, so I can't do too much, but I'm going to try to...
Careful,
Enfinger's giving me a shot into Austin Hill. Thank you, Enfinger. both the guys I wrecked at Vegas.
Stay on the bottom.
Oh, look at that. So we're able to hold off hill. We actually net gain a position from the last stage, so we go to 11th that time. If we can just maintain these positions, I'm not really that frustrated. We're going to pit one more time here. As far as wedge, we're going to take a little more off, probably go to 49.2 and add a little bit to the tape and hope maybe that does the damage to what we need to do to this truck.
Coming to the green, driver.
Hopefully maybe pick up a top 10. I'm hoping to finish with a top 10 today. I think that might be what we need.
All clear.
Slice down the inside. 17 laps to go, so there is a green flag pit stop if there's no cautions. Just going to kind of follow these guys around. The wedge adjustment's definitely noticeable, though. The truck already feels way looser. I probably should have added a little more wedge, or probably should have kept the wedge the same, but that's okay. Might help me later in the run. Oh, we get into Tanner Gray a little bit. Chop his nose off a little bit by accident. Then we get into the solder, and now the front end goes away. Of course. All right, and then Nemechek is just going to ram my back end.
Clear low, bud.
Just got to stay in the draft and hope maybe for a top 15 at this point because the aerodynamics are just messed up. Got a nice little run on Moffat there. I got good draft off that, so if I can just keep my truck steady, I'll be okay.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, the truck's just ill handling at this point. We're up to 6th, which is the highest I think I've been all race.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
Running good.
Clear high, bud.
Oh, I'm into the apron as I said that. But we keep him behind me. I'm going to block the inside line as well. Maybe get a bump from Nemechek.
Clear high.
So he sends me up the track, but I should have some draft.
All clear.
Got some front end damage. I don't see any on the meter. It says I have some. 9 laps to go in fuel.
Car low now. Clear down low.
He'll give me a shot, and he's just running me up the track. I can't. This truck is just ill at this point.
Inside.
Only that was the end of the stage. I could take a 6th place race win, or race finish. Oh no, I said race win. Got to go a little bit more down on the, I don't know, the wedge I feel okay on right now. It's fine. Just the way I'm entering the turns, I just got to watch it. Oh, caution's out. We're not going to pit. We're going to stay out. We do have some damage, though, so we're going to have to be cautious with how this thing handles. Still sitting in the 6th position. We've been able to stay in the top half of the field all day, so maybe we just get lucky. Maybe a couple cautions or maybe some pit strategy. We do have some front damage, it looks like, as well. Damage at both varieties. Still got a pit. The earliest we can pit is 3 laps into the stage. That would give us enough. And I should have just stayed to the outside. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. I got a bad start. And here they come. They're just going to go flying around me. My truck is just messed up at this point. I'm probably going to pit as early as possible and then just go 4 tires and hope maybe I can make up the distance. Because if everybody pits because of a caution,
Car there on the inside.
and of course the 23 is just going to get run. My truck is messed up from all the damage. Can't do anything about it.
Last 10 laps. You got to focus. Still there.
Not getting the run I need. Just I don't have any horsepower anymore because of the damage. And oh boy, I'm getting. Can I save it? Look at that save.
Careful, still
It's able to wiggle it out of there. I could pit in like 2 laps if I can just make my truck last till then. I'll repair the damage.
Got a car low now.
Because this thing's just gonna be a sit and duck at this point, and I gotta hope that maybe somebody messes up and get a caution, and then you know, I could jump them all on the restart because pretty much I'll have the pit advantage.
Got a car low
Somebody
now.
is down pits, so they were thinking the same thing I am, it looks like. I don't know if maybe that's a wrecked truck or they were doing the same thing I am. I will repair the damage. I kind of have to at this point. We are low on tires anyway. But I'm not going to go to the same pit cycle as these guys. We're probably going to go this next lap. Oh, I'm not trying to go there. All right, we're going to back past, we're going to let these guys go past. Austin Hill, frick you. Just going to tap you again. Just for good measure. But I'm going to pit this lap. We kind of have to. Truck's messed up. It's just not driving straight. All right, so we are going to go ahead and pit. We're down to 13th where we started, but just the truck itself is just really, really bad. Hopefully he doesn't run over me. Hopefully I didn't wait too long.
Car outside.
We'll see if this strategy works. We have to repair. It adds 1 second, though. We got to go up on the wedge, 49.5, and we can go down the fuel a little bit because we don't got to do that many laps. I'm hoping what happens is that there's a caution, before everybody else goes to the pits. Everybody else is going to have to pit anyway. So looks like the 15 is in pits of Tanner Gray. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me. If this backfires on me, it'll be really embarrassing. But we're running the strategy game today because we're definitely not the fastest. And they will lap me. But that's okay, because we will gain back most of those positions through the green flag cycle here at the end of the race. And they should get stacked up going into that turn, so should be good as long as we only stay one lap down. We're not dead last because somebody is on pit road. I think that's Tanner Gray. We're into the grass a little bit, not having good entry. Back on the track. Went back up on the wedge a little bit just to try to combat some of that looseness that I was experiencing, and we did repair the truck, so we'll see what happens. Well, we will see what happens. The field is 1 lap ahead, but they should be pitting very soon. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe my strategy gets me some positions, maybe it won't. Messes my entire race up. I'm going to be very, very disappointed, but I think they were going to have to pit anyway. Hopefully I was looking at that right. It looks like, yep, so they are pitting. So hopefully maybe a caution happens here in the next lap or so. If not, then I'll probably walk away with like 15th. But it's not the worst case scenario, but I had to get away from that pack. I just could not do it. Basically pitted a lap ahead of those guys. So we're getting our lap back on the guys that are all pitting. Gotta come back around and hope maybe I can beat them to their stalls. Probably won't, but we'll see what happens. Currently, they are about a lap ahead of me, and some guys are already exiting pits. So maybe. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like that this might have worked out. I might have actually screwed myself and might be stuck with like a 27th place finish. So my truck is just ill. Everybody's stacked up in the pits right now. I'm going to try to get my lap back here. Yeah, it looks like maybe we might have lost all the potential positions that we might have got. Although those were all the lead guys, so I don't know about all that. Here comes Clay Greenfield in front of me. He was somebody that lapped me. So we do get a position back. So I don't know if the strategy really worked out, unfortunately. But we should pass some people coming out of the pits right now. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I was hoping maybe we could have done something with that pit, but I guess with damage and taking 4 tires, it really just did not pay off. I passed a lot of guys coming out of pits here. Well, that's good. Should not finishing for 30th. That's a relief. Oh boy, we might. Oh god. Okay. Gonna follow Genjo Cobb to the top 20. Not a good race. not a good race. It's not over. We could pick up a top 20 here. I'm not mad with a top 20. Disappointed, but I wouldn't say I'm angry with it. I'm going to get to the outside of her, pass her.
All clear.
We're faster in these guys, so there's a chance that maybe... Oh boy, he slowed down. Sorry, front row Joe.
All clear.
Yeah, I was just getting rammed into the back. If I would have stayed up there, I think I would have dropped down here anyway. I was hoping for a caution, and it just did not pay off. Should get like 18th or something. I don't really know. Maybe my lowest finish of the year. But I was expecting to do better. Just did not happen. Should pass all these guys right here, but unfortunate. What would suck right now if a caution came out, because honestly, it would be the most,
all clear.
kind of last laugh thing. All right, so the best we could probably get is 18th. I don't think we're catching 17th. Would have probably needed another lap or two. Yeah, you can see we're a lot faster in these guys. It's just unfortunate. Started 13th, finished 18th. Disappointing race here at Miami, but can't win them all. and we will finish this race in the 18th position. I just tried running pit strategy, and it just did not work out in my favor. We kind of dropped all the way from, I think I was down to 13th, so basically kind of lost 5 positions by doing that. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. It's just one race. Might lose the point standings lead, but we'll take a look at the that when that comes. And here's the race results. If you're wondering who won the race, that would be Stuart Friesen. Ross Chastain picked up a stage win. I believe that Stuart Friesen must have won the other, or Ross Chastain picked up both. But let's go to the main menu. We'll take a look at points. All right, so we're back to the main menu after a disappointing Miami race. As far as playoff standings, we are in the lead because we have two wins. But if we go to point standings, Ross Chastain took the lead from us. He is 10 points ahead, and we hold a 4-point lead over Zane Smith. Not having a bad start to the season, but just 2 disappointing races at Vegas and Homestead, which, again, those are not strong tracks of mine, but that's all right. We go to Pocono next week, and I think what I might do is I might do a green-themed truck just for Pocono. It is my home track besides Dover, so I will run a scheme probably for the woods. But as far as that's for next episode. As for this episode, we are signing off. I hope to see you guys at next episode for the Pocono Organics 150, race number 6 of this series. So far, it's been a pretty good series. I've enjoyed it. Definitely going to finish it off. And run all 23 races. I'll post them all, make sure they're all nicely edited for you guys so you guys can enjoy them whenever you like. But as for this episode, I'm signing out. Peace, and I'll see you guys next time.